So I just got off the phone with one of my clients, and my glasses are super, super cloudy. But anyway, I just got off the phone with one of my clients, and I just had to share this story. So I oftentimes will reach out to my clients once or twice a week just to check in. So we do a weekly, or some of my clients do bi-weekly coaching calls. But I just got off the phone with just got off a Zoom call with one of my clients. And I have been like really getting on this client about getting to the gym more. I've been getting on this client about her getting complacent with her results, because she's gotten some pretty good results during the time that we've been working out. And she's seen some progress that she hasn't seen in a very long time. But she's starting to get into that mindset, well, where I'm not that bad, and I'm okay, and starting to get like that complacency mindset. And when we're not chasing our goals, we can end up falling behind very quickly. So, and going backwards. And she said to me, for one of the first things she said when we got on the call today, she was like, thank you for reaching out to me on, I believe it was Saturday, that I messaged her just to see how she was doing. And she said, thank you for reaching out to me on Saturday, because she said, I had just poured a glass of champagne, and I think she said her plans had gotten canceled. So she was like, well, I guess I'll just sit here and kind of just be lazy or whatever. And she had just poured herself a glass of champagne. And then I just so happened to message her at the same exact time. So she finished pouring the glass of champagne, and then I messaged her to check in on her. And she said that was a sign. She wasn't planning on going to work out. It was later in the day on Saturday. And once she got that message, she was like, you know what? I really should go work out. So she took the glass of champagne, she poured it back in the champagne bottle, she closed the bottle up, and she got in her car and went to the gym and did one of her best workouts in a while. So she thanked me for holding her accountable. And she said to me, she said, her husband, she told her fiance that, her coach had reached out to her to check in. And she was like, I think she said something like, I'm so glad that, he's at least holding me accountable. And she said, well, I think she said her fiance said, yeah, but if you don't listen to him, what's the use, or how good is it? I'm probably butchering this story, but I just thought it was very, very interesting. And it made me, at least as a coach, feel good that, my check-in had that kind of an impact on her, that, so much of an impact that she would take the champagne, pour it back in the bottle, close the bottle up, and go to the gym. So just a story that I found kind of amusing, and I wanted to share it with you. So have you ever had something like that there was a moment that you should go work out and you didn't feel like it, and something happened, and that was the catalyst or the motivation to go actually do it? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you need help on your journey, you need help with motivation, you need help with accountability, click the first link below in the description, fill out the form, and the two of us together will figure out what we need to do to get you from where you're at to where you want to be. And as always, the first coaching call is free.